Good day students, welcome to zoology class. Hope all of you are fine. Today, in continuation to my presentations on kingdom Animalia, I will start with the next two phyla, that is the phylum Mollusca and the phylum Echinodermata. First of all, I will take phylum Mollusca. Phylum Mollusca. So the animals of phylum Mollusca, they are commonly known as soft-bodied animals, and they are very ancient, and this phylum includes about 60,000 species, and it is the second largest phylum. The largest phylum is Arthropoda and the second largest phylum is Mollusca. And the body of the phylum Mollusca, that is the animals of phylum Mollusca, they have unsegmented body, they are triploblastic, and they have an organ system level of organization. And these animals, they are coelomate, they are bilaterally symmetrical except in univalves. So their soft body, it is covered by hard calcareous shell, means the shell of the animals of phylum Mollusca is made up of calcium, that is the calcareous shell, and the body is divided into three parts: head, muscular foot, and the visceral mass. Head has mouth and sensory organs. Muscular foot is variously modified and used for locomotion, and visceral mass, it contains digestive organs, excretory organs, and heart. So these are the three main parts of the animals of phylum Mollusca, that is head, muscular foot, and the visceral mass. Visceral hump is present, which is covered by the soft and spongy layer of skin, and that soft and spongy layer of skin, it is called mantle, which secretes the calcareous shell on the outer side, and the space between the visceral hump and the mantle, it is known as mantle cavity, and this cavity has a number of feather-like gills which are respiratory and excretory in function. Then digestive system, in case of animals of phylum Mollusca, it is complete, having both mouth and anus. Mouth has a rasping organ that is known as radula. It has transverse rows of chitinous teeth which are used for feeding. So radula has rows of teeth-like structures which are used for feeding. Circulatory system, in case of animals of phylum Mollusca, consists of a dorsal heart, pericardial space, and blood vessels. And blood is mostly colorless. It is not red in color. It is colorless. And respiration is by gills. And nervous system consists of three pairs of ganglia. One pair is cerebral ganglia, one pair visceral ganglion, and one pair is pedal ganglion. So these three pairs, they represent the nervous system. Sensory organs are also present in the animals belonging to phylum Mollusca, and sexes are separate, and these molluscans, they are usually oviparous, that is they lay eggs, and they have indirect development, and larva is formed, and the larva in this phylum is known as trophophore larva. And these animals, they can be present in fresh water, marine water, or on land, that is they are present everywhere. And the examples of this phylum are, just see here, this is octopus, this is snail, this is slug, and this is unio. So phyla is also one of the examples of kingdom Mollusca, phylum Mollusca. So these are some of the examples of phylum Mollusca. So these are the things which we study in the characteristics of phylum Mollusca. This is all about phylum Mollusca. Then next comes the phylum Echinodermata. So this Echinodermata phylum. Echino means spines and derma means covering. So the animals belonging to phylum Echinodermata, they have spines on their outer side. And the phylum Echinodermata, it includes about 6,000 species, and they are marine. Mostly they are marine. They live in seawater. And these have triploblastic animals, and they have a well developed coelom, that is they have a well developed coelom cavity, body cavity, and they have organ system level of organization, and body is unsegmented, and they have radial symmetry, and body shape, it can be spherical, it can be cylindrical or star shaped. And digestive system in the animals of phylum Echinodermata, it is complete with the mouth on the lower side, and that is the ventral side, and anus on the upper side, and that is the dorsal side. So this is the about digestive system. Then they have an unique water vascular system, and it is in the form of radiating canals, and this system pushes out a series of tube feet from the body surface, and these tube feet, they help in locomotion and capture and transport of food, and they are also used for respiration. So as these animals, they have an anterior posteriorly flattened body, so instead of anterior posterior surface, they have oral arboreal surface. Oral surface has mouth and arboreal surface has anus. So there is no specific excretory system, and proper circulatory system is also absent in case of echinoderms, and tube feet with thin walls, they act as gills and they help in exchange of gases. And nervous system in this phylum, it is in the form of central nerve ring. Suppose this is starfish, there is a central nerve ring which represents the nervous system, and there are radial nerves which go in these arms. So nervous system in case of animals of phylum Echinodermata, it consists of central nerve ring and radial nerves into each arm. Sexes in case of echinoderms, they are separate, and reproduction is sexual. Fertilization is usually external, that is outside the body in water, and development is indirect. Larva is formed in echinoderms. And the examples of this phylum, they are just like this is starfish, and this is Ophiothrix, and Ophiothrix, it is commonly known as brittle star, and the zoological name of starfish is Astrias. So these are the main examples of echinoderms. There are many other examples because this phylum has about 6,000 species, like sea urchins, they are also included in this phylum. So this is all about the phylum Echinodermata. So today we have studied about the Phylum Mollusca and the Phylum Echinodermata, and you have to go through this presentation. I have already sent you study material. You have to prepare notes, and in case you find any difficulty or you have any doubts about these two phylums, we can discuss during our online class on the WhatsApp group. So thank you.